Hi guys, this is Abla your lover. Today we'll be talking about something juicy, and thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, seeing this very pretty face. Thank you so much, and please do well to subscribe, do well to click the notification bell so when the video drops you will be able to see it. Do well to like so it reaches so many persons, and please drop a comment. Today I'm bringing you what happens when a lady is being told or being told that she doesn't need a man, and in what situations could that come about. Believe me, most people who are told that, or most people who believe that, are people who are from broken homes. Most likely, you've seen your mother do it all by herself. She has been so strong. She has been so capable. She has been so present. She has been everything to you. The man, the mother, friend, sister, everything to you. And you think that that's how it's supposed to be. Hello, girl. That's not how it's supposed to be. Yes, that's not how it's supposed to be. You're killing yourself. That's what I would say. You're killing yourself. You're messing yourself up. There are rules. A man has a role. A lady has a role. You can't take up on the role of a man. If there is nobody there for you, that's good and fine. You can try. But if you have a man by you, or if you think that you will be able to have a man, if you think that you would want to have a man, it's good that you have it in mind that you can be gentle, you can be sweet, you can be nice to men, and they will do everything and anything for you so long as you're in your feminine being. And when you say you don't need a man, what happens? That makes you think, okay, I can do everything by myself. What does that make you become? A man yourself. You become a man. Yes. When you become, when you say you can do everything, you become a man because you manifest masculine attributes. Yes. You would start doing things that a man should do. And you do little of what a woman should do. That's what happens. When you start becoming so masculine, or you feel that you don't need a man, the tendency is you become more of a man and less of a woman. When you see that you need a man, you become more in your feminine side. Because it's not like we are all built to have masculine and feminine attributes. Yes, we are all built to be capable of manifesting masculine and feminine attributes. But the thing with women is we should manifest more of feminine attributes and less of masculine. Yes, even a man should manifest more of masculine attributes and less of being feminine. But when you start thinking you don't need a man, you become the man. Yes, you start becoming the man. You start looking like a man. You start speaking like a man. You start acting like a man. And it won't help. It won't help. Not at all. So it's good that we should think about it. There is so much beauty in being a lady. There's so much to benefit and very little to benefit. When you're masculine, there is very little to benefit. When you are feminine, there's so much to benefit. You become more beautiful, you glow more, you feel more confident. Yes, that's something we need to understand. When you're in your feminine as a lady, you feel more confident, you become more poised, you become more attractive to the opposite sex. Um, we are all striving to be better because there is never, as human beings, the characters we portray, we can always do better. We can always do much more than what we are already doing. So it's about working on it. If you're listening to me and you think that you're much of a lady, or you're a lady, like you do things the way a lady should, that's good. It's a good thing. Actually, it's a good start because you can do better. You can do a lot more better. Yes. I just wanted to drop this video to say that being masculine as a woman will earn you nothing. That's one thing I've come to realize. There's nothing you will benefit from being masculine, but you will benefit everything and anything as a lady when you are in your feminine being. Because that's who you are. That's who God made us to be. He didn't make us to, you know, He didn't make us to always be warriors. That's why the men were the ones who would most likely go to war. Yes, women do that too, but most likely they would, in special cases, you will see women doing those things. But when you are always a warrior in your life, in your day-to-day living, you're always a warrior. Who would want to fight for you? You can fight for yourself already. You already have all you need. You have the muscle. You know the tactics for fighting. So you don't need a man to do it for you because you can do it by yourself. That's when you're a masculine. That's when you start saying, I don't need a man. Because you're in your masculine being. I know, yes, you may experience things that may be heartbreaking. We might be hurt in one way or the other. That will make us to feel like, oh, I just need to be by myself. But it's not really the best thing to do. It's not the best way to think. You become so defensive. You become so aggressive. You become so unattractive. You always want to, break it down. You always want to mess somebody up if they try to dare with you. No. Sometimes we should be gentle, we should be sweet. No matter what, people will always dare us, but we don't have to always react. That's just what I felt maybe I should drop here. Because, sometimes you move on the street, you go out there, you hear people say certain things, or even you manifest certain things, and you be like, but what brought me to this point? What brought me to this level? Why am I doing this thing I'm doing? Is there something I'm thinking? Is there something I might have been trained to understand? Is there something I might have been taught to know other than the norm? When you think about it sometimes, you realize that there are certain things that we need to unlearn. Yes, as women, we need to unlearn them to be able to be whom God made us to actually be. Yes, we can get so bitter, we can get so hurt that we tend to bask more in our masculine than in our feminine. But please, it doesn't always help. It doesn't always help, especially when you don't have to, but you still do. It will not always help. Because you tend to bask on your masculine all the time, at every little opportunity. Sometimes we need counseling and guidance. We need to get a counselor. We need to speak out our mind, say things that are paining, well, that are hurting us. So we cool down, we calm down. Yes. And I just want to say that most people who think this way are people from broken homes. I must say, it's either you're from a broken home or you're from a broken relationship with the opposite sex. Maybe you've seen your mother being messed up, or you've been messed up maybe in a relationship or two, and you think that, oh, there's no need. There's always a need. There's always a need. It's hard sometimes, yes it is, but there's always a need. Because sometimes when you're trying to close doors, at that point when you're trying to close doors and be so strong and be so hard, maybe that's when you would most likely be getting something or somebody who will change things for you, who will treat you better. But then because you're closing the doors, be yourself as a lady. Don't be hard when you don't have to. The reason why God gave us masculine and feminine attributes is because sometimes in life we most likely would have to be hard, would have to be so tough, but not all the time. And as for a lady, not even very often. Yeah, so And there is an extent to it. Not very tough. It could be tough, but not so tough. So I just thought that that's something we should try to think about, because when you're doing something, you ask yourself, why are you doing this? Why do you speak this way? Why do you think this way? Why do you do the things you do? Like, what has brought about all of these attributes you're manifesting? And so, what do you think? And what is the future for you in this way or in this pattern you're taking? And when you think about that, you realize that there are so many things you do that you don't really have to. There are so many things you think of, or there are so many plans you have for yourself that you don't really have to go that far. You don't have to do the things you do sometimes, because it just wears you out as a woman. It's not your role to play. Most especially if you have someone to support you. Let them do it. Sit back and relax. And see how more beautiful you will look. How more glowing, how more gorgeous you will look. Like this, I don't even have I don't even have like a script. I just felt like I just thought about it. Like, maybe there's certain things you do, you ask yourself, but why are you doing this? Maybe you're masculine more. You need to cool down, you need to chill down, you need to feel good, you need to relax. You understand? So that life can go a little bit easy for you, not so hard. Because believe me, the women in their masculine, they don't find it easy. They don't. They wish they could sit down, let things be done for them. Like the things they are doing or the things they are taking up for themselves that they ought not to as women. They sit down and wish that these things could be done by someone. They are not doing it because they like it sometimes. Even though some of them don't just want to get help. But thinking about it, it's not worth it. It's not. When you relax in your feminine, you become so pretty, so soft as a woman should be. You become so attractive. And believe me, most men are excited, are really happy helping out. When you ask for help, they are so happy to help you. That's something I've realized. That's something I didn't know. Maybe you feel like, oh, you're bothering them or something. They just want you to ask. And a real man or real men, the way men are wired, if you ask, they'll do for you. So just ask. Feel good. Feel relaxed. Feel calm. Do yourself the favor of asking and see the magic it would work. Just try it. I know some kids who are from these broken homes who have had some kind of tough experiences, or ladies who have had all those, those kind of things. They could find it hard, but gradually you find you get to realize that, why have you been struggling? Why have I been over-laboring myself? To what end? And you realize that you become more pretty, more sweet, more soft, stress-free. Because you know your role. You play your part and you let the others play theirs. Division of labor. Thank you so much. If you've been listening till this time, I appreciate you. I love you. This is Team Lovers, and you listening till now, you're definitely a team lover. Yes. Thank you so much. Do well to subscribe, do well to click the notification bell, do well to give it a thumbs up, do well to comment and share your thoughts. Let's have a conversation. See you guys in the next one. Bye.